Thank you for tuning into my videos. To support the channel and unlock exclusive perks, you can join us on YouTube channel membership and Patreon. Follow the links in the video description below. Select your level of support and help keep the content coming. This channel exists because of the support we have from fans just like you. Thanks and enjoy the video. Welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's been a good while since we've used the Leviathan Tyranids. They have performed particularly well in the league, so looking forward to seeing them hopefully in the final 8. So an opportunity, a chance to practice with these, to hone their skills, and they're going to take on the Space Marines here in this game, Mike's Salamanders. So for the Tyranids, I am running the Vanguard Onslaught Detachment. Then, in no particular order, I've got Death Leaper on the left-hand side, 3 Lictors. It's very Vanguard themed here with this Tyranid list. 1 Tyranid Prime. Hunting Grounds is his upgrade. There are some spare points, especially with the reduction in points cost now. The Hive Tyrant's freed up some spare points for upgrades. We then have 6 Tyranid Warriors with melee bioweapons, 2 Tyrannocytes, the Tyranid Drop Pods, 2 Screamer Killers. They too have dropped in points as well, now coming in at 135. I've got the Hive Tyrant here with Monstrous Lash Rip and Bone Sword, and then Strangleform Cannon for him. 3 Tyrant Guard being taken. Then there is an upgrade on him, Neuro Node being taken on the Hive Tyrant. 3 squads of Unrhymed Sleepers, 3 squads of 3. Neurogaunt, squad of 11. Then we have the Norn Emissary, and then, I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, we've got a Tyrannifex with Rupture Cannon in the list as well. That's the army here for the Tyranids. In command will be one of our Phoenix Lords, it's Nate Miller. Obviously going to put him onto the Hive Tyrant here in this game. Second in command, one of the Autarch supporters on the channel, which is Dave Humphries here for this game, and he's going to go on to the Tyranid Prime, so those channel supporters can follow their models around the battlefield and see how they get on. Also some support coming through from gold level Patreons for some crucial dice rolling during the game. I've tried to pick sort of Tyranid friendly, Xenos friendly dice here, or supporters. So it's Chris Comiskey, Sparks, Carl Roden, Martin AK Vagabond, Dave Humphries, Midnight Miniatures, Ite Miara, Longbow BB, Nate Miller, The Near Side, and Connor Collins. So yeah, you can support the channel through Patreon, also through channel membership. That's how we keep the channel going. So massive thanks to everyone that supports us through membership. And you can see the different levels, different options for perks that are available. That is the list here for the Tyranids, ripping and raring to go. We'll take a look at the Salamanders next. All right, so Salamanders, 2,000 points with a friend here. Mike's going to use the Brutalis Dreadnought. We're going to let him run through his list.
Okay, so this is actually 2,000 points on the nose. I'm going to start left to right. 10 Infernus Marines with a Librarian. 5 Infernus Marines. Brutalis. 10 Infernus Marines with Vulcan Heston. 5 . I have a Drop Pod. This is a Repulsor. with 6 aggressors,
With
flamestorm.
flamers, yeah. Okay.
Captain and Gravis armor. A Land Raider Redeemer. 6 Blade Guard, a Lieutenant, and a Drax Agaton.
Okay. So what's going on here? All of these. And there's a plan to add 5 more in to make...
Another 10.
So 30 Infernos Marines potentially here, just to really go for that Flamer star here with the Salamanders.
I felt like it was a challenge. A couple of people have actually put on the comments going, not enough flames. So I went, challenge accepted. And
Okay.
that'll actually make it 10, 20, 30. It'll make it 35 Infernus Marines.
Okay.
With 6 flamers. A Land Raider Redeemer with flamers.
Yes. That's what I like to see. Love armies that revolve around the theme of the chapter. Really good idea. We don't want different coloured Space Marines. We want themed Space Marine chapters. So it's excellent to see. So yeah, the max...
It's 3 squads of 10.
It's 3 squads of 10. Yeah, Mike can go as high as that as far as 2K games are concerned. Fantastic to see. Any upgrades?
No. The Lieutenant used to have Champion of Humanity, which let me ignore any modifiers to the hits and wounds. As in this game, no, with me trying to experiment with more Infernus Marines and Brutalis. So I didn't have the points for
this time around. Yeah, but that can easily change as Games Workshop change the points around frequently enough, or Mike experiments and swaps units in and out. So yeah, we're using the Brutalis Dreadnought here. This has been pro-painted by RW Studios. Absolutely fantastic job. It's painted up for Space Wolves. We're saying this model is like a lone wolf here that's going to aid and help the Salamanders in this game. But there he is. Looking for a fight, that's for sure. RW Studio, link for them in the video description below. Do check them out. Great website, great team of guys there over in Spain, and you can get in touch with them for your own painting commission work. They come highly recommended. Well, that makes sense, yes. So he could be what's left of a Space Wolves force that's been wiped out by the Tyranid fleet, and then he's linking up with the Salamanders for retaliation. That is brilliant narrative. Okay, so that's the list here for the Salamanders. We have Plumhammer in command, who will be Agaton.
Agaton, yeah.
Yeah, and then second in command as Vulcan Heston across here. That's going to be Brian Nielsen, one of our newer Autarch supporters on the channel. So those models have been allocated. And then Gold Level Patronic Dice on standby here. Lee C, who plays Eldar, but he also plays the Imperial Fists. And then Gareth Wallace, pure Space Marine player, Nova Marines. Blood Angels Ryan, Plumhammer, Michael Fryer, Chris Heim, Sam Hermes, Darth Windu, Nicholas Lucas, Ray Cross, and Michael Jermyn. All Darth Windu. Look, you could save his dice for him. Play Space Wolves, yeah. Okay. All right, that's the list here for Salamanders. We will take a look at scenario and deployment next. So we have a scenario for this battle. Hidden supplies for this game. The twist is Lords of War, so the Warlord, which will be my Hive Tyrant. No, it won't be. Yes, it will. Yeah, the Hive Tyrant. And then Mike's Sagrax Agaton.
Yeah.
Ooh, extra 3 attacks during the game. Then sweeping engagement for deployment. So playing the long table edges here, it's like a stepped deployment. Orange dice marking the deployment zone for the Tyranids. Then the green dice marking the deployment zone for the Salamanders. For hidden supplies, there's an extra objective on the board, an extra objective in No Man's Land. The home objective here for the Tyranids. Mike's home objective just over there behind the terrain. Then 5 objectives in No Man's Land. 4 objectives. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is just over there. So plenty of objectives up for grabs in the middle of the table. Turn 2 onwards for hidden supplies. You get 5 points if you control 1 objective marker not within your deployment zone. You get an extra 5 points if you control 2 objective markers not within your deployment zone. So that can be No Man's Land or the opponent's objective. And then you get an extra 5 points as well if you control more objective markers than your opponent. And so therefore it is quite important, or helpful at least, to anchor your home objectives. That's going to count towards the overall tally for controlling more objectives than the opponent. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. And for terrain, just to point out the obscuring terrain, I think is the most important. It's this cluster of pipes. We just go by the hard edge. This terrain piece here. going by the hard edge, not those containers. That whole section, add that whole section, but not the gap in between. This sort of C shape across here as obscuring, going by the hard edge here. Add not that gap, that piece there, this whole piece as obscuring as well. Not sure why that was moved. This piece is meant to be here and it's not obscuring. You've got some pipes running across the board. Usual rules for those, a couple of barricades spread out across the table as well. That is the armies, the mission and terrain. We'll now start alternating and place units on the board next. Just mention the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game. So battle mat is from gamemat.eu. It's the Imperial Refinery. This one is 60 by 44 inches in size, so perfect for regular games of 10th edition 40k. Using some Games Workshop terrain here, you can see the pipes and the buildings across there, but also combining it with the industrial terrain set from gamemat.eu. So that's these buildings here. This larger structure, pipes are part of that set as well. And also using the warp portal, it's that individual piece from gamemat.eu. That's pre-painted terrain available from them. I'll leave a link below for gamemat.eu. You can check out the website for battle mats, pre-painted terrain. There's a discount code for 11% off across the store, and then to mark the arrival of their new website, an extra 5% off on top of that is available if your order comes to over £300. So link below for gamemat.eu. All right, so deployment's done here. Not many drops for the Space Marines because units are inside transports and in reserve. So Tyranids are able to put a number of smaller units out just to watch what the Space Marines are doing. So quite a widespread here with the Leviathan Tyranids. Neurogaunts deploying here, sort of backdoor duty is the idea of those. Mike has decent deep strikers that can arrive, flankers as well. Lictors, all three are on the board. One just here. One, it's easy to lose sight. There's another one tucked in there just to guard the home objective. And the other one's on the right-hand side. Von Ryan's Leapers were some of the last units to deploy. Infiltrating in, this unit here, this unit in the middle. Second unit just over here, ready to pounce on the Space Marines if we get the first turn. That's the gamble. Hive Tyrants here, with his eyes pointed in that direction. Norn Emissary on the right-hand side. Its nest potentially in there near the objective is the idea. Death Leaper just at the edge of our deployment zone, not infiltrating in. The terrain effects here, it does have line of sight through to the land raider. You'll see it in just a moment as we go around the other side. And then in reserve, the usual for us. So Prime Warriors flanking, and then the two Screamer Killers inside the Tyranid drop pods. Then around the other side of the board, we have the Land Raider here. It can be seen just through this gap, but it's very difficult to entirely hide this on the board. This is obscuring terrain, so it's mostly covered. Inside that is Adrak Sagatone, the Blade Guard Veterans, and Lieutenant. Smaller squad of Intercessors across here. A smaller squad of Infernos Marines right up to the edge of their deployment zone. Behind the obscuring terrain is Vulcan Heston with his larger squad getting ready to move out, and Mike has labelled that objective over there as his target for the bonuses when he is on it. Or
within range of it, yeah.
And then inside here is the Flamer Aggressors with their Gravis Captain inside the Repulsor. So, in reserve, these two units are inside their transports. The full squad of Infernos Marines with the Librarian inside the drop pod, which now has a capacity of 12, so it's able to hold the full squad of 10 plus the Librarian, and then flanking with the Lone Wolf, the Brutalis Dreadnought. Yeah, it's worth bearing in mind, the drop pod now has changed. The capacity's increased, but it's now OC0 and it's got no shooting ability either. So we'll keep that in mind during the game. I think both of us want to go first, surely?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, every time I say I want to go first.
Well, I can roll this first, then it'll set you a target. 4. It's beatable, but not beaten. Tyranids will go first. They're going to spring an ambush here, but how effective it will be is the question. Turn 1 for the Leviathan Tyranids coming up next. Turn 1 here for the Tyranids, all kicking off straight away. Even the drop pods coming in here on turn 1. So, behind enemy lines and sabotage is the 2 cards in play, really encouraging the Tyranids to push forwards deeper into enemy territory and to flood no man's land, which is what they've done. Comes with a risk though. Von Ryan's Leapers, they've surged forwards with an advance and managed to get inside Mike's deployment zone for behind enemy lines. This Lictor's tapping into the terrain to do a no man's land sabotage. Then non-emissaries moved up to park up on his chosen objective. Rolled a 6 for advance here with the Hive Tyrants. He's pushed right forwards. He grants other units and himself the assault ability for his weapons, he will be able to shoot. Holding back with Death Leaper, just as a second wave option. Tyranifex is already lined up. Then Lictor's now on this home objective, so too the Neurogaunts. Holding back partly with this Lictor. And both units of Von Ryan's Leapers that were here have advanced and gone over the barricade. Mike resisted the urge to Overwatch, for now at least, with the Infernos Marine squad. And then I've gone for it. Both drop pods landing in. Both of them in range of that objective, just tucked in there, and then deploying behind with the Screamer Killers because we can't charge after disembarking from those Tyrannicides, which is a shame, but that's the way the rules are at the moment. And there was something else I was going to point out. Yeah, sabotage. It's completed at the end of Mike's turn, so there's a chance to try and stop that Lictor from performing the action if Mike wants to go that direction. So we'll go on to shooting phase. There's some shooting here for the Tyranids. All right, may as well get on with it. I picked up the Connor Collins Tau dice here. He has specifically stated firepower, please, not melee. Typical Tau request. Mike's spending a CP to protect the Land Raider. It's buried behind the terrain. For smoke or for armor contempt?
Armor contempt. If I do the math, it puts me to a 4 up.
Okay. Yeah, -4. Cover. Plus them knocking the bit off my AP.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I have a 2 up, save normal.
Yes. Okay. Mike's just trying to increase the chances of survival here. First of all, we've got to get our hits. 2 shots with the Connor Collins dice and in 2s because we remain stationary heavy weapon. All right. Sustain D3. 6 doesn't mean anything, I don't think. Just checking. It's not lethal or anything. No, just heavy. 3's to wound.
Yep.
Come on, reroll. All right, 1 goes through. And we'll let Mike make the 4-up save.
Yep, we're going to go Michael German.
Okay.
It's early for me, yes, I know, but we're still going to do it. Yep.
Yes. Oh, no damage. Damage would have been 11.
Oh.
Well,
it put me down to 5.
Yes. Gosh, boy, rupture cannon. All right, Mike narrowly escapes, but 0 damage coming through. So Hive Tyrant will shoot at those Marines across there. Can't see Heston, so we'll just go into that squad. I think it's D6 plus 1 for a Strangleform. Yep, it's D6 plus 2 for the size of the unit, so 4 shots. And we need 2s. And then we need 3s. Yeah, 3 go through, -1, bit of cover. So 3 3-ups. 2 go through, and it's damage 2. There's a couple of Marines slain appropriately from the Hive Commander here. Okay. Nothing from the non-emissary. I've done him. And a little bit of firepower across it. Okay, rest of the firepower has been resolved. No shooting with him. Stinger salvos were put into those Marines, actually killed another one. 2 wounds came through. And then across here, we caused in total a wound on the repulsor. That was firepower from here, and actually the wound was picked up by the Screamer Killer. His bioplasmic scream coming through. Firepower finish, not much. A couple of charges though are available here for the Tyranids. Okay, charges have gone ahead. We'll zoom across the board so you can see what's going on. So we've charged that squad over there, what's left of them. And then the other Von Ryan squad has gone around the corner and charged into Heston's squad over there just to try and go for an early strike. So, we will go on to combat resolution. One Ryan's Leapers going in just to cause disruption. Don't expect them to cause too much trouble. But we try and scratch some of these Space Marines, if possible. There's 6 attacks each. We'll go for the weakened squad first of all, see if we can go after them here. So 6 attacks each, times 3, needing 3s. And we'll go for a nice lot of good results here. We'll go for Chris Comiskey on this one. And that's a wow roll. Cool. Nice. And then 3s to wound. And again, it's all right. 9 saves of 4+. Bit of AP minus going on with these.
Damage 2 or 1?
Damage 1. Just hoping enough shredding going on.
Yeah.
And it's enough. All right, target destroyer. Small squad of Infernos Marines has been picked apart by the Von Rheinsleepers. As to how long they'll last on the battlefield, we shall see, but they've got the early strike. All right, so I've backed off and got onto that objective, just to try and cause more problems. It could work in Mike's favour if he gets like a secondary that says destroy an enemy on an objective, for example. Next attacks, same amount of attacks coming through, just going around the corner against Heston. There is a strategy you can play to give you precision, but we're out of CP. We don't come with precision, do we? No. Okay. We'll go to another friend, a Tyranid friend. Sparks this time. Plays Eldar and Tau, good Xenos player, so we're looking for 3s. And again, I have to say, our friends are so helpful today. 3s to wound. The longer you leave the Tyranids off the channel, the hungrier they get. Like Jurassic Park here. So we're going to go for 10 saves this time around, and AP minus 1.
Sam Hermes.
Okay.
4 pluses?
Yeah, 4 ups.
1, 2, 3.
Got 3 Marines, yeah, not bad. 3 Marines brought down. Von Rheinsleepers have done well. They might not survive the fight back, though, is the problem. On the other side of the board, just to give you the Space Marine perspective. I don't think Space Marines ever like it when Tyranids are breaking through their lines. It's early stages here. Tyranids surging to the middle of the board. Von Rheinsleepers pushing deep into the Space Marine deployment zone. But we'll let these Space Marines fight back here. They do have Heston, so they should be okay. Gareth Wallace, yeah, plays Nova Marines. And he shared pictures of his models on the WhatsApp group. Brilliantly painted. So big shout out to him. And Mike's using his dice to fight back here.
Yep, so 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. That was actually a really good roll for them.
Tactically, I guess I'm trying to survive with a model just to be disruptive.
Yeah.
So Mike, ideally for Mike, he wants a wipeout here.
Would be nice. What's your toughness?
5.
So, needing 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, again, not too bad.
Yeah, pretty good. It's about 6 or so coming through.
So, 2, 4, 6, 7.
7. And we're saves of 4+. Not bad, just above average. And that's 1 damage a time, so it's enough to kill 1 model. 1 model slain. It's down to Heston now to kill the other 2.
2, 4, 6. Oh, hitting on 2s. I've dropped 1.
Okay.
And this will be 3s to win, strength 6.
It's quite an important roll.
It is, yeah. Oh, just 2.
Yeah.
Minus 2, 2 damage. So not
6 ups. No. And 2 damage.
Yeah.
Right, so it slays another one, and 1 model is left fresh. It's 2 total.
bad.
1 remains. Annoying.
Yeah.
And annoying is the word. That's the point of running the Von Rheinsleepers. They're not going to wipe out and be a major threat on the battlefield, but they are an annoyance and a hindrance to try and disrupt the opposing faction's plans, and that's what the von Reinsleepers have done. They picked off a weaker unit there in the middle, and then they've ploughed into von Hessen's squad and disrupted them. End of turn. We'll calculate points here, but Tyranids playing aggressively, and it's paying off so far. So points coming through. 2 units inside the enemy deployment zone gives us 4 points to 3. And then sabotage is ongoing across here. Just left the card on the board. So 4 points to 0. Potentially more points coming through. We'll hand over to the Space Marines to deal with the Tyranid units breaking in, but also the aim of the game, which is to dominate the centre of the table and these no man's land objectives. We'll hand over to the Salamanders. Their turn 1 next. So turn 1 here for the Space Marines. Good enough cards have come up. Attempting target. We've put it across here just to ask big questions from these Space Marines, see if they can break open this area across here and defeat the non-emissary. Cleanse is the other one in play, so certainly points available here for the Space Marines. Bear in mind the main mission here for hidden supplies is the control of multiple objectives in no man's land to try and control more objectives overall than the opponent. The Tyranids are currently on 5 objectives, so the need is to try and kick them off of objectives. Some are much easier than others, and then for Mike to tip the scales to get objectives under his control as well. He's just placing over for the moment onto the non-emissary. Makes sense. Try and soften him up with shooting and potentially close combat. Inside that Land Raider is the Lieutenant,
Adrax, and 6 Blade Guard.
Yeah, okay. They're up for a fight. I can sense it. For all your Warhammer needs, it's gamingfigures.com. Link for them below for discount 40k. If your order's large enough, you can get deeper discounts, tap into free postage and so on. So do check them out. And if you're in the middle of England, sort of Middlesbrough direction, you can pop in and see them. They're a great shop and their gaming setup they have there as well. So link below. There's also a Facebook page link for them also. Let Mike make his moves here. Tyranids will now have to watch to see what the Space Marines do. So movement here on turn 1 for the Space Marines. This game is heating up fast. We have the repulsors move around, disembarking first with the aggressors to enable them to move off, shoot and charge. The direction is across here. Remember the objective's just tucked in there. This one advanced as well, so you've gained the assault keyword.
Yeah, it's part of the chapter ability. So.
Yeah. Okay. Then ongoing combat across here. I should be able to finish off him. These on the objective, they're sticky anyway, but they're on there as well. Land Raider has the assault ramp ability, and it's movement 12, knocking off 2 for pivoting. Mike's gone around, disembarked here in 3, and looks like a 5 or 6 inch charge to reach the non-emissary. And then a drop pod has arrived in my deployment zone, turning up here. Didn't block this part of the back door. Disembarking and range firepower available in different directions with these. So they're going to be a thorn in the flesh here for the Tyranids to deal with. And then in response, we did spend a CP and we brought on the warriors earlier than usual. They've turned up here to assist on our left-hand flank, anticipating the Space Marines flooding through in this direction. Movement's done. For the Salamanders, we're going to the shooting next. Lots of flames to come. 20 shots plus a crack. We are saying, 20, 4 times 5, yeah. Reading the comment section from the last couple of games, people were saying you get your grenade launcher shots on top of your regular shooting, which is really cool if that's the case. Let us know if you think otherwise. So it's going to be all the bolter shots coming through plus the crack round. Probably start with the crack round because of the damage on it.
Yeah. Stealth?
Yeah, stealth.
4s then?
4s.
Yep.
Got the hit.
3s?
Yes.
Yep.
Minus. We're in the open. Just checking. We do have stealth. Yep.
2.
I'm going to roll. Oh, it's bad enough. Yeah, it goes through.
So it's D3.
D3. Yeah. Let's very start with this one. 2 wounds. Okay. Drop it down to wound left. And then bolter shots. 4s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. We will go Chris Ham. Oh, it's important enough.
Well, it's a secondary cleanse.
Oh, we're on objective, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so 4s. itself has helped a bit. Yep.
Okay.
And then 5s.
5s to wound, yeah. 1 Ryan's Leap is not the most straightforward unit to get rid of.
2, 4, 5.
-1. 5 ups. We block 1, so it's a model slain and another slain. So pretty good shooting. 2 models gone from that squad. I'll take this one and this one. 1 remains if you can pass his battle shock.
Yeah, well.
Or you could charge him with a hammer.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Next, Flamer Aggressors unleashing all of their pyro fury into the Tyranid, the drop pod.
Yep.
Mike's going to boil an egg here. Takes 2 minutes.
It'll be d6 plus 1.
Oh, right, okay. So 6d6 plus 6.
So 10, 16, 19, 22, 28.
Yep. That's 28 hits. And our toughness is 9, I'm pretty sure. Which it is, toughness 9.
28. Yeah, so it'll be 6s, 3 roll 1, twin linked.
Or strength 4. No, strength 5 because you're...
Oh, yes, because you're within 12, so 5s. And you're my closest eligible because this is blocking me off, and it'll be -1.
Nice. They're not so popular aggressors. I like them. James likes them.
I love them.
Mike loves them. There you go. They can just get caught out with their no invuln damage, 3 wounds. They can get hacked down by the right unit. There's some units that really can take them down.
Yeah.
But in this situation, they seem okay.
What's that?
Ah, twin linked. Makes all the difference.
No, if I'd have popped that strat, they would have been devs, all them 6s.
Mm-hmm. About a dozen coming through yet.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
Okay. And the total minus on this?
-1. Just it's 0 AP, but because you're the closest eligible, it's a -1.
All the 4 ups are blocked. 5 wounds come through. Dropping down to, it's half destroyed, dropping down to 5 wounds left.
Captain on 2s, missed once, and then this will be 6s. No, this will be 5s, but missed.
Okay. Repulsor next. Everything it has into this Screamer Killer here.
Yep. Plum Hammer.
Okay, Plum Hammer.
Yeah. This is including its Hunter Killer because I don't think it's going to get a chance next turn.
Okay.
So we'll start with a Hunter Killer. On a 2. Hits.
This is Plum Hammer, and Plum Hammer is actually in command of the force today as well.
So strength 14.
3s to
3s. Yep.
Okay.
It's -3.
-3. Our clipping cover, -2. 2 up save takes us to a 4 up. Now's the time for Carl Roden to assist. He does on 6.
Yep.
Blocked that one at least.
That's talent on 3s. 2 hits.
Oof, 2 hits, yeah.
Strength 10, now strength 11 because you're within 12.
That's going to be 3s then.
-3, -2.
It's -2 in total.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 ups again. Blocked.
And then the Twin Las Cannon on a 3.
Just checking. We're a base 2 up. Yeah, we are a base 2 plus.
Hits strength 13, so it'll be a 3.
3s.
Yep. -3, -2.
4 ups for Carl Roden. Yay! Nothing I can do about that one.
It's d6 plus 1.
1 and 1 for 2. Come on, Screamer Killer. Hang in there. Just we're looking at 8 wounds left on that beast.
18 for the 15 shots in the defensive raid. That's probably not do too much. 3s. And then this will be 6s.
Nothing. Ting, ting, ting off the chitin. We've done pistols in close combat. Stripped a wound away from the Von Rein's Leaper, but it survives, and we'll go on to close combat. That side done. Yeah, we've got firepower across here. All eyes are on the Redeemer, where it goes with its flamer attacks. So, just off camera, we have done pistol firepower from the Blade Guard Veterans. Pretty good. Stripping the Von Rein's Leapers. Almost wiping them out, actually. Down to one wound left on one model. That's that unit just tucked over in that corner over there. So, next up, he's holding off the... he's letting it simmer a little bit with the Land Raider. So, I think Mike's going to go with firepower across here. Lots of options.
What's in range of this? Going to that?
Yes.
My wounds.
Yes.
That's the one Vulcan hasn't pointed out. So Torrent and Malta reroll the wounds against that. I'm also +1 to the wound roll because you're oathed.
Right.
So I should be wounded on 4s because you're my closest eligible now that you've made.
Oh, that one's oathed.
Oh, he is oathed. Yep.
So Mike's working out firepower. Just to point out, I used 0 CP ability on him to use a stratagem called Unseen Lurkers. He's Vanguard, so he goes down to, and he has Lone Operative, so he goes down to Lone Operative 6-inch range. It's shut down the ability for those to shoot at him. He's busy trying to sabotage, scratching away at the side of that building. So instead, Mike can then redirect his firepower. So he's putting everything into there, apart from one Marine who can't see at all because of this big thing in the way. So he's going to put his shots into the non-emissary. His tail can be seen.
Yep.
Tail as in T-A-I-L, not T-A-U. Yeah. Okay.
So, 9
96
and the librarians can into that unit as well.
Right.
So 96. Michael, fire.
Michael Fry's appropriate.
Come on, dude.
Because even a 1 with a flamer is a hit, right?
Is it? Yes.
That could be a good motto for Michael Fry.
Oh, yeah. Still alright.
Oh dear. If Michael's still struggling with rolling 1s, just go for a flamer type army.
18, 20, 27.
You can't miss with a torrent weapon. That is the remedy for someone who rolls 1s to miss.
So 33 in total. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Mike's got enough green dice, even though he's burnt some of them in the past.
Oh, yes, I know.
They're the right dice, because they are the dice that have literally gone through the flames. Mike sacrificed 5 of them for rolling badly. How they melted like that, I don't know, that's crazy. So that is, this plasticky stuff is the other melted half of them. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, you can't use that. It's not fair, is it?
Nope.
Okay.
Much as I would like to, yeah.
No, it's just all right. We can use it. I'll use it for my saves.
What's your toughness?
It's 8.
5's the wind then?
5's to wind.
This is now strength 6.
Ooh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
Now you've got an oath.
Even more.
Yeah. However, I get the reroll.
Oh, do you? And how are you rerolling?
Vulcan Heston has line of sight within 24.
Wow.
And he is the Forge Father. So pick a unit within 24 invisible. Each time a friend like that this Astorius model makes a ranged attack.
So they're firing that. And he's over there pointing to them to burn them out.
Yeah, so each time a ranged attack with torrent or melter weapons that targets that enemy unit, you can reroll the one roll.
Powerful. Nicely themed roll and powerful here because Mike gets the full re-roll and it's going to really pretty much double the result here. So that's 9, 12. Another one there.
Yeah.
Another 3. 15. I've counted 15.
Yeah.
15.
But I've had an oath.
It would have been more. You've pushed beyond 20 for sure. Okay, and these are total minus?
Minus 1.
So 4 ups then for these things. I'm going to have to roll them in clusters here. I'll do 4, 4 and 4, because that's the total wounds from the bodyguard. So 4 ups. About average. It's enough to slay 1 and put 2 wounds on another. They're 4 wound models with a hive guard or tyrant guard. Then roll 2 more, looking for 4s. And then a 4 up to survive with that model. We do. Alright, so 1 wound left of one model slain. Bodyguard absorbing the flames here so far.
Oh, sorry, I'll do the other one into the...
Yeah, we'll go non-emissary then. Just this lone guy here gets 4 hits plus 1, is it?
No, there's no +1 in these ones.
Okay. And 6s, I think.
Strength 6, toughness.
Ooh. Toughness 11.
Because you're within 12.
Yep.
+1, yeah. Add 1 to the strength, yeah. So, what is it, sorry?
5s.
5s. Oathed, 4s.
They'll plus 1 to the win.
Just the 1.
The Salamanders, they're one of the chapters that does get the normal oath.
Yeah, so
because you're on the Space Marine Codex. Yeah. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
So just 1.
Passed.
What I'm going to make you do is take a battle shock test on that one.
Oh. Okay. To be a synapse, so it's 3d6. Ooh, that's not good.
So you take the highest, or is it the combined total?
No, I've picked the highest, 6. I'm a leadership of 7, would you believe? So failed. Battle shock rattled. Burnt its tail and doesn't like it. Yeah, so it rattled here. Its eyes forwards looking at the Bladeguard veterans, but caught out here by a flamer. And doesn't like it. Despite being synapse and so tall, it's failed that.
So the librarian then into the hive guard.
Yes.
And one will do the devastating one.
Do they have to do a battle shock as well?
No, I have to select 1 unit.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Stops you doing 1 flamer into lots of units.
So D6 shots. 1. Hitting on a 3. Hits. Strength 6. Strength 7. Still
5s.
5s. Nope.
No. Okay.
And I don't hazard.
Fine. Right, it's firepower from those finished. And Mike has to fire the Land Raider. It's the only, he doesn't have to, but it's the only option left. Where's it going to go? Into him. It's going to soften.
Well, many inches.
6, so I think I'm out. I'm protected.
You are, yeah. You're still within 12.
Yes.
Of his flamers.
Yes.
So I'll put the flamers into here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else into here.
Okay. Okay, firepower's been declared.
Yeah.
Mike will surely pick a friend.
I'm saving him.
For when you're annoyed, yeah, the Red Cross dice.
Yeah, we'll go...
Nicholas Lucas.
Yeah. I was trying to read what the knot was, but it's not custodies.
Okay.
Right, so... Flamestorm Cannon, 2d6 plus 3 each. 16.
Auto hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
14, 16.
Strength.
7.
7. 5s to wound. Could help us.
Toughness of the bodyguard.
8.
8.
Yes.
Right, okay. 5s. Rerolling.
Rerolling.
Yeah.
Surely there won't be any more complaints about not enough flamers. Right, loads of 7.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is -2 damage.
Okay, so bodyguard model number 1 is dead. So we'll just do this one step at a time. Next bodyguard model is dead. Damage 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't last long. So -2 really making a difference. And then what's left here is on the Hive Tyrant. He's boasting a 4+ invulnerable save, or -2 off his 2-up save. Either way, it's 4 ups. Yes. Okay, so we'll go Dave Humphries for this one. Imperial Knights play also plays Tyranids. It sounds tough enough. No. I can't be dead. Even a reroll. Oh no. I think he's...
12 damage.
Yes. Oh, it's the -2's killed me. You already used that to help a friend. I'm dead. He's gone.
That actually went so much better than I thought.
Oh, yeah, I had plans for him. He nearly blows up. Oh, Hive Tyrant's gone and kicked off the objective. Great result. Redeemer. Oof, boy, I'll take a moment to pause here. Land Raider's done a great job there, taking out the Hive Tyrant. The Commander's gone, burnt in flame here.
He ain't finished yet.
A lot of fossil fuels being used used up for that one. Oof. Okay, whether they use fossil fuels, I don't know. Whether they artificially create their own, who knows? Right. So
the remains of Eldor.
Yeah, could be. Okay, yes, that could be another idea. We'll go on to all the...
everything else has to go on.
Yeah, right. Okay, Redeemer's not finished yet.
Yep, so I'll do the... I'm pretty sure it's the assault cannon as well. Yep, assault cannon.
Salamanders will be doing very, very well indeed on this flank if they charge in and claim this objective and clear away the non-emissary. So this could really tip things nicely in their favour.
3s. Rerolling for Oath.
Very good.
And then strength 7.
5s.
6 is a dev. Twin linked.
Don't.
Just the 1, no AP.
Passed.
We've got the Hunter Killer on a 2. Hits. Strength 15, so 2s.
3s. Oh, wound. Yeah. Overbone.
Oh, did I do that with the assault cannon? Not matter. We'll just go ahead.
You know, we'll come back. I'll check the footage. It's fine. That's a wound.
It's -3. Clip and cover.
-2. 4 ups. No.
D6.
1. 5 up for no pain. Failed. You think about command reroll? You can do it. You can do it if you want to. I rolled too quickly.
No, because I'm afraid now I might fail the charge.
Okay. So one wound taken. So down to 15 wounds left. Off camera rolled up. Made a couple more saves from assault cannon wounds.
Multi-melt there on 3s.
Uh-oh.
2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Strength 9.
+1 to wound rolls. 4s.
So it goes to strength 10, grip and 12.
Still 4s.
Still 4s, yeah.
Toughness 11, yeah. Got the 2.
These are -4 to -3.
4+ invulnerable saves. Passed 1, failed 1.
D6.
2.
I can't roll high damage.
Didn't feel no pain. Drop it down to 13 wounds left. So plenty of wounds. But I need these wounds to try and withstand the close combat. Is that firepower done?
Mm-hmm.
Right, on to charges. Mike's nervous about this charge. I think it's about a 6, 5 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
With command reroll on standby.
It was a 5 when I disembarked and measured.
A 5. Oh, typical. We'll have to get the tape out here.
I think it was just...
Oh, boy.
6.
Right, once the tape measures are put down, it's clear. It is a 5. No problem at all. No questions there. About a 1/4 of an inch in it, so it's fine. Close, but could swing the Land Raid around to charge into him.
So I need it's 7?
No, 6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6
with
with
the
the
ghost. I
ghost.
still have a...
Wow, yeah, good idea.
Doing this one first.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, calm, remain calm. 6-inch charge.
6 inch again.
Nice straightforward charges here.
No.
No, doesn't go in. Tricky. Okay.
Oh!
Come on, reroll.
Captain's ability to con reroll.
To 0
Because this
CP.
is the end of the turn, so it goes back to normal again.
Yes.
Oh,
God, come on.
If I'd have changed the dice.
Put them in the burn pile. Okay. Oh, man. Dice.
Man Raider.
Right, going back to the Land Raider plan. He's happy enough. He'll drive in. Just swing him around, go base. Mike will also get within range 3 of the objective. Just swings the model around. His corner can just tap in. Exactly. Perfect. Okay.
Tank Shock.
And Tank Shock, which we played now for a CP. And you're going by your toughness now.
12.
12 dice and in 5s. The Lictor is a... I was going to say 5-wound model. It's a 6-wound model, actually.
So this is a max of 6.
Wow.
6 5s. Ray Cross.
Ray Cross, now's the time. Yeah, Mike's surely annoyed enough to use the Ray Cross dice. And Ray will gladly run over a Lictor if he can. 4. Dropping down to 2 wounds left. So I'm just going to throw the question out there because I'm not sure. Is this going to disrupt my performing action?
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably have to
ask Mr. Google.
Yeah.
There was another charge that was attempted, a 9-inch charge required and failed. That was the squad across there. They do have a Thunder Hammer that could have gone into the Von Ryan Sleeper on the objective, but no. In which case, fights first. There's a couple of options, but we'll go with the Lictor. He'll fight with 6 attacks. He's a tricky character. 6 attacks with his Lictor Claws and Talons. Strength 7. Strength 8. Next to the Emissary. So 2s for hits. Good for you. And then we'll go for 5s to wound Land Raider. Not too bad. If we can get the wounds, we do get 5 wounds. Oh, come on. No. AP minus. Minus 2. 2 damage.
4 ups.
Come on, Lictor. Gonna...
2.
2 go free. Wow. 4 damage.
And 12.
Good for you, Lictor.
Yeah.
It's hot dog rolling that. I can't interrupt play. If Mike's annoyed enough, he might attack straight away just to try and squash it.
Yeah, might as well get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way. Come on, Lictor, hold your line. We'll check the rules about actions if it survives.
4s.
4s hits.
2.
2. Toughness 6.
3s to wound. 2 wound.
2 wounds do go through. Oh, come on. 4 ups. No! Squashed. Bug squashed. Oh, the shame. The agony of it. Right, so the question doesn't need to be answered, but you can answer it if you want. So fighting close combat, does that allow you to continue on with an action? I reckon it... I don't know. So let us know what you think in the comment section below. So sabotage is still in play for me, right?
Yes, you just can't complete it though.
Can't complete it yet. Okay. Okay. We'll press on to the next one. It's not going so well now for the Tyranids. Mike Stonewall to swing the game. Well, it never really swung fully around for the Tyranids, but it was started off well. The Space Marines have retaliated in good discipline. Mike's going to pile in. We wonder if all the models can fight here. He's going to move them 3.
I'll try and
squeeze in a 4th on the second line. No.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the other guy, it's going to be a stretch to... Yeah, he won't make it. All right, so Mike can do that one. Yeah, so we're saying 2 can't make it, just with a 3-inch piling move. But the rest can, which looks like 4 Blade Guard, Lieutenant, and Agrax himself. Strike dice time.
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
In attack and defense, I'll go Vagabond here to try and protect this thing. I'd love to survive if possible. Oh, that's bad news. Agrax Agatone halves my OC control straight away.
So then it's in enemy engagement range of this model, half the objective control characteristics of models in that unit.
Okay, so if I can drop to OC 8 instead of OC 15.
5.
So Mike's on reroll hit rolls, reroll wound rolls, +1 to the wound roll for Oath. He's going to grant himself reroll 1s for his saving throws.
Yeah.
Just because Mike thinks his abilities that he's stacked up will be enough. And so he wants to try and defend himself if we survive.
So there's 4.
4 regular Blade Guard veterans. 3s to hit, rerollable.
Yep, so this is Blood Angel's Ram.
Oh, right, okay, of course, yes. Best choice.
Yep, 3s,
This is
rerolling.
for you, Ryan. Bring down the non-emissary.
Hit.
Okay.
Lethal.
1 lethal, okay.
Lieutenant.
And rerolling, another lethal. A miss.
Okay.
Lethals will be useful against this target.
This is now strength 5.
Toughness 11. 6s becomes 5s to wound with oath.
Yeah.
And rerollable.
Rerollable, yeah.
The reroll is going to kill us. Pretty much take on any target with this combo. Mike's checking what the 6s do, whether they're dev. So no devastating wounds. Reroll that wound, Rollo.
Yeah. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. These are minus 2 damage.
Right, Vagabond, we need your help. Go 4+ invulnerable save. Thankfully, we have an invuln. No! Dear me, that's horrific. So 9 go through. They're 2 damage each. This is the painful thing for these. So we are looking at 5 up, feel no pains. And need a really good roll this time around. We are blocking some. Could be enough to survive. I think it is, but obviously the damage is going to be heavy. It's going to be 11. 10 wounds taken. And we're on 13. It's dropping down to just 3 wounds left. I think he's going to be a goner here. We've still got some characters here, so
I'm not going to swing the Lieutenant yet. I'm going to swing Adrax first.
To finish him off.
Just to give him the glory, you know.
Of course.
2, 4, 5.
This thing's meant to sit on the nest throughout the game and not be disturbed, but Mike's got other plans here.
2s. Reroll for oath. That's illegal.
Okay.
And then this is strength 10.
Right, 5s to wound. With oath 4s.
4s.
It's going to make all the difference. It does. An extra 1 comes through.
And then reroll because of Adrax.
Wow.
So 4.
4 in total. So 4 for the invuln save. And pass them all to stand a chance. And we pass 3.
3 damage.
3 damage. 5 up, feel no pain. Oh, and he's gone. Could have gone to the Lieutenant, but no. Alright, so target destroyed. And we're all up to see if we explode. And we don't. Non-emissary has been brought down. So Michael consolidate in, makes sense. Half of the table, half of it has been cleared here by the Salamanders. Very efficient killing from them. So that marks the end of the turn. Resolve the combats across the other side. We caused another wound with Von Ryan's Leaper, and then it was destroyed by Heston and his squad. So Space Marines have cleared this half of the board. That is excellent, and that's going to put them in a strong position. Tyranids is still firmly entrenched across this side of the table, though, so the battle's not over yet. So much has happened here on turn 1. It's the Tyranids' fault. They pushed forward so aggressively, and the Space Marines have retaliated in strength for sure. Some key units have been lost here by the Tyranids. Non-emissaries gone. Hive Tyrants gone. Those are deadly blows for sure, but still there's danger on the board with Tyranid units looking stronger over here. Certainly lined up to take the fight to Space Marines on this side of the table. We'll go on to the second turn of the game coming up next. Points coming through. 5 points for cleanse, 5 points for attempting targets, 10 points on the board for the Space Marines. So they are ahead, but it's early stages here. Turn 2 for the Tyranids next. So turn 2 here for the Tyranids. They've lost this half of the board, but their aggression universally across the table has paid off because they've been wiped here, but quite well established on the left-hand side. They control one objective here, and because of the foul charge, that objective and that objective, Battle Shock has been passed, and so 3 objectives held, 2 of them in no man's land. Mike's cleared that one, but not holding that one, and her objective. So Tyranids have 1 and then 2 objectives in no man's land, and the Tyranids hold more objectives than the Space Marines, and so have picked up 15 victory points. Plus we were behind this battle round, so Challenger card has come up, which is renewed focus. To pick up points for that, so we need to get a Tyranid unit in a shooting phase more than 15 inches away from all other Tyranid units. So that is possible. That's 3 victory points available for that one. Aerodynal has come up. Sabotage, I reckon, can continue. So that's been kept and retained, and we can try and go for it again. So we have decided to keep it. We'll try and go for Sabotage once again, perhaps in a quieter part of the battlefield, if there is such a place on the board. We'll make some moves now. What's left of this Tyranid force. So at Tyranids, the main focus is over there for them this turn. Points coming through, as we've mentioned already, and then we're not quite wiped out at that side of the board. There is one von Ryan's Leaper which is frozen in place, hoping it won't be seen. 1 wound left, but we'll use that for the challenge card. We're nicely over 15 inches away from all friendly units. Remaining stationary at the Tyranofex, the idea is to go after the Land Raider. Advance with Death Leaper onto this objective, try and crowd this objective here to try and anchor it. Von Ryan's Leapers remain stationary as well. We have moved through the Tyrannocyte onto the objective as well. Elector's advanced through from this side, again just to crowd onto the objective. Backed away with this Lictor, spread out a little bit more across here. Warriors with Vanguard keyword, thanks to the Prime, have advanced, but to the edge of the terrains they can't be seen by the Flamers. Screamer Killer's moved up, no Overwatch. Tyrannocyte's moved up on top with the fly keyword, and the other Screamer Killer's gone down the left-hand side. So that's key for the Tyranids. They've got to try and wipe their half of the board if they can. We'll go on to shooting phase for them next. All right, here we go. Longbow BB. The main gun, the Rupture Cannon into the Land Raider. Mike's auto spends the CP on Armour of Contempt as cover as well. And then we'll go for the Stinger Salvos into these Infernos Marines. We had toyed about sending Lictors in to hunt these down, but the Overwatch is the big problem. So we've backed away. So Flamers are a good deterrent for sure. Longbow BB shots, needing 2s. Alright, so we've got 2 hits. 3s to wound. 1 goes through. And I have to command reroll. Yes. Okay, down to Mike now. So back to what it was before. It was 4s, wasn't it? All things considered, 4 pluses.
So Lee C.
Lee C for the saves.
Yeah. So
Foul both, you're pretty much
dead, yeah.
Big enough roll.
Last 1, fail 1.
Pass 1, fail 1, thanks to the stratagem. Okay, d6 plus 6. Okay, 8 damage in total. Land Raider's still well and truly alive. Has taken damage. Already taken damage. It's actually on 4 wounds left. Okay. Stinger Salvos, we need 3s. And we need 3s again. 3 saves. Cover up, so 3 ups. 1 damage. Kills a Marine. Just on the off chance, as Tyrannocyte's firepower into the Land Raider. Don't worry, Mike, you saved 1 hit. And no wounds, so that's just perhaps the last chance we had to cause further damage. So, shooting phase finish, we've wrapped up firepower across here. Screamer Killer chip to wound off of the vehicle. It's down to 14 wounds left, and the other Screamer Killer did chip a wound off the aggressors. Firepower from here, failed to wound the vehicle. Same across here as we saw against the Land Raider. So that's it for firepower from the Tyranids. Charges, yes, there's a number of them. The key ones are across here. Literally an inch or 2. Inch.
Yep.
Yeah, we're looking at the situation across there. There is an ability that's built into the vehicle profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lets you re-embark if you're charged, but Michael's too far away with the...
Michael should use a tape measure and not a line of sight, you know.
Yeah, so it's about 4 inches, needs to be within 3, so they'll not escape. We're going to try and charge around the bend with a Screamer Killer onto the barricade. Should be straightforward enough. I've used my command reroll, so this needs to be 5. We'll check.
5 will get you to...
We'll check, yeah.
The barrier. Will it?
Yeah, maybe. If we can get to the barricade, we'll check, yeah.
I want to say yeah.
Okay, Mike's saying yes. Okay. If the barrier wasn't there, that would have been a failure. We'll then go with the other Screamer Killer into the vehicle. Another 5, but we're virtually on auto charge. Yeah, straight in ahead like that. Okay. Then we'll go with the warriors. We're trying to flood through the gap.
Aren't both or just...
Charging both, yes, for sure. And an 8, that should be fine. So charge is taking place. Sabotage is going on here. We've done that in the shooting phase. We can't fulfill the challenger card over in that corner because it's an action, and our unit of Von Ryan Sleepers, or the one model that's left, is battle shocked. So we're going to use the stratagem instead, renewed focus, which lets you reroll wound rolls and hit rolls of 1, 0 CP. Put it onto that Screamer Killer there. We're going to put our attacks into the tank. So 10 attacks. Certainly is Patreon time. And we'll go for Midnight Miniatures on this one. He plays Tyranids. We're looking at 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, it's helped a little bit. Take away those 2s. Strength will be Strength 10.
Toughness 12.
Plus 1 for being range. Still going to take us to Strength 11. Still needing 5s then. 5s. Rerolling 1s. Okay. So just the 3 go through at AP -2.
5 ups then.
5 ups to block.
Plus
Well
2
done,
feel
well
one.
done, well done. So only 3 wounds caused.
And 11.
And 11 wounds left. Plenty of life left in the repulsor. So we'll go to the other Screamer Killer across the other side. Again, 10 attacks. Into aggressors this time. I'll go for Ite Miara with these attacks. Needing 3s. So Mike could 0 CP for Armor of Contempt now.
No, I'll leave it.
Just going to hold it. Okay, so 3s. So heap of misses. Again, strength 11. So 3s to wound, not quite 2s. Haha, triple 1. 2 go through at -2. So 2 saves of 5 plus.
No.
3 damage, 2 slain. Yeah, Mike will take from the back. So I'll just zoom in so you can see the melee. Not all of my warriors are going to get to fight. They usually strike well at full strength. 2 upstairs can fight, 1 in base, and the prime, they'll go into the aggressors. And then 1 model here can go through to the vehicle. The other 2 are out of the fight. So we can play it that way. So we'll go with the 6 attacks going into the vehicle first of all. Mike has played Armor of Contempt for 0 CP on the aggressor unit. But here we're looking at 3s rerolling 1s into the vehicle. Okay. And then strength 6 in total with the +1 strength for synapse. And then we're going to go for 6s to wound. And it's twin linked. Your toughness 12, right?
Yeah.
Nothing. Just scratching the side of the vehicle. Wow. Okay, and then we'll go for our attacks now into the Marines. We'll do the prime first of all. So he gets 6 attacks, need 2s. A lot of 6s would be handy. And we do get a lot of 6s sustained. So another 3 go in. Strength 6, strength 7. 3s to wound. No kind of rerolls available with him though. So 5 go through. They're actually AP -1. It's actually AP 0 now. So 5 saves of 3 plus. They are damage 2 though. Well done. Okay, Armor of Contempt's really helped. So 2 damage on one of the models. Got to try and slay them, or as many of them as we can, otherwise we'll be struck back hard here. Well, then all that's left is the 18 attacks from the 3 regular warriors. These are all near side attacks that we're using Patreon here. A lot of 6s would be helpful. Do we get some? Reroll those. Take away the 1s and 2s. Sustained of another 4. There's a bit of shredding going on here. Not bad. We missed the other 2 models. And then we'll go for force to wound because toughness 6.
As well as Twinland.
Yeah. And then more twin link. It's going to be a fair amount of saves. 5, 10, 15, 17. 17 saves of 4+.
What's the damage in this? 2?
Damage 1.
Damage 1, okay. Right, Darth.
Last Patreon for Mike, Darth Windu. Space Marines desperately trying to hold the left hand flank, or their right hand flank. 4 ups. I can see lots of 4s.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I can see a lot of them actually. That's really good dice for him. Not that you can control the dice, but just.
So that'll kill 1. 2 puts me down there 1, yeah.
Yeah, 2 models removed. Another model on a wound left. So unit's been shredded but not wiped for sure. A couple of bodyguard models left. The main Gravis Captain left. Certainly enough potential to cause trouble for these warriors. So now will come the retaliation, which will be a problem for us.
1. 2 aggressors left, so 3 attacks each.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. This will all continue with Windu.
Darth Windu's revenge.
Yeah, so 4.
Right. Strength 8, I believe.
Yeah.
And we're probably toughness 5, which we are.
3s, twin linked.
Oh, Mike has his own twin linked. And all of them.
These are -2
2
damage.
Yes. So, we're only a 4-up save with no invuln. So 6s. Blocked 1, 2 damage.
Yep.
So a model slain and add a model with 1 wound left. Gravis Captain now to make further impact, which he probably will. He's probably going to kill a couple more.
5. 2s.
2s of the fist.
Oh, well, I've rolled 2 1, so
3s to wound again.
3s. 2.
-2 again, I'm guessing.
Yep.
6s. No, snake eyes. And 2 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, another 1 gone. Killing the ones that didn't fight. Okay.
2 attacks with a relic blade.
Double 6.
Hits. Strength 5.
Yep.
4s.
4s, yeah.
1.
Could be enough.
-2 damage.
Got it. That's enough to kill another model. Ouch. Tyranid warriors, they're not the toughest. Rather strike at full strength, wipe a target, then receive retaliation. That's what's happened, and half of them are gone. So, well held there by the Space Marines. Tenacious fighting from them, and it really could help the Space Marines buying time for the others to perhaps sweep across, take on more Tyranid units. That's all close combat's resolved. The vehicle can fight back. We'll resolve that off camera, and that'll be the end of the turn. So, points coming through. End of turn. Actually, a wound was caused on the warriors, so that's been absorbed onto them. So, air denial was achieved, 5 points. Sabotage is ongoing, 15 points to primaries. Takes the Tyranids to 24 points on the board. It's not too bad here at the end of turn 2. Can we harvest quick enough? Can the Space Marines kill quick enough? That's the question, I think, in this game. End of turn 2 for the Tyranids. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Salamanders. They've cleansed this half of the board. Can they cleanse the other half? It's the question. So turn 2 here for the Space Marines. Holding one objective in no man's land. 5 points coming through for primaries. So you can see how Mike wants to try and tip that so that he gains further control of the battlefield. So the accelerator's been put on here. Picked up the Marines across here. Inside the Land Raider. The Land Raider's moved off. There is Overwatch to resolve. We'll do that on camera in just a moment. Cards drawn as established locus and marked for death, which is the Gamma unit for Mike. is a green blob.
Mm-hmm.
One to him.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely be interesting. Okay, and then I've marked up this. The Neurogaunts and the Lictor add as units to try and protect. So points available for destroying those. We used up our Shadow in the Warp ability, and a good number of units did fail their morale tests. So this unit's battle shocked. Heston's unit is battle shocked, but they're going to fight on anyway. Land Raiders battle shocked, and the Infernus Marines across the other side are battle shocked as well. This is sticky objective, so the Marines have moved off. I think they're going to go and sticky over on the other side. Heston's units move around, remaining close to combat, but hopping inside the vehicle is the Gravis Captain and the two remaining aggressors to get out of trouble against those Tyranid warriors. Across here, Infernus Marines have moved through. Mike rolled a 6 for their advance. They've scooted across here. I'm taking your weapons are assaults. You're free to shoot with them. Fine. Land Raiders moved across. Regular moves is free to shoot as well. Overmoment's been placed on this. My last chance to try and survive here is to do an Overwatch in desperation. I've 1 CP. I've got an 8 miller as the last Patreon.
Oh no.
Oh yes. 2 dice. Needing 6s. Dup. Oh, come on. Double 6. 3s to wound. Double 6 again? What on earth? Okay, you can roll those if you want to, or you can... 2 saves of... You got cover,
5+.
but it's 5s. It's hard to take in what's happened here. Neo's gone through, and it's going to be the damage of 13, 15 odd. Doesn't explode, but Land Raider's just been destroyed. Unbelievable. It all happened a bit too quick, really, to take him just what's happened. Double 6 and double 6 and shots going through. I mean, it was already lined up. You can imagine it in the narrative. It was lined up firing at the Land Raider, and the target just became bigger as it got closer. I had clarifying on the rules. You reckon that Mike can't charge the units disembarked. There's been clarification on that. People, I think, were using Drakari boats to zoom up, get destroyed, and then charge. So I think Mike's battle shocked as well, temporarily. Yeah, so he's going to deploy them aggressively anyway. The Tyranids won't be able to do much about them, but Land Raider is gone. Okay, and the move is now finished. And Mike's last maneuver is to bring on the Lone Wolf, the last survivor perhaps of a Space Wolves force. Quite an important moment here on the channel. It's the debut arrival in one of our battle reports of one of the finely painted models from RW Studios. He's turned up over there, hoping to relieve the situation. No doubt revenge on his mind.
Yeah, we're laying down our lives to
sell our lives dearly. This is the Space Marine plan here. Tyranids throwing organic spanners into the works here. Yes, and almost forgot to remove the Land Raider from play. Quite significant. Whether it's enough to turn the tide, we'll have to see. We're going to shooting phase next. Mark for Death is actually on this, so Mike's going to multi-melter with the Lone Wolf.
Yeah, so 2 shots on 3s.
Oh, sensing revenge, yeah.
Strength 9, so...
Forced to win. 2 5s.
-4.
Nothing.
So it's 2d6.
2d6 straight up damage.
What's the many ones have you got?
I think it's about 8. 10 wounds. Toughness 9, 10 wounds. 8 damage. Yeah, nice. Down to just 2 wounds left. That was effective enough. Good shooting from the Lone Wolf. So, well done to the Lone Wolf. Mike's going to then use the vehicle to try and finish it off. To pick up the points. Thanks, Mark for Death is 5 points available, so well worth doing.
Yeah, so 2 last hands.
Okay, name
3s to 4s.
4s, yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits. Oof, dice, that's just good enough here for the
Strength
Space
10,
Marines.
so
3s to wound.
2.
Oh, both
Minus
go
3.
through. -3. 6s to block. Not a chance. Target destroyed.
Yes.
And does the egg blow up? The egg blows. Oh, blast. Deadly demise of D3, of course it is. So damage coming through, 1 wound on the repulsor. Then I maxed on most of the units. So he took 3 down to 5 now, and that Screamer Killer. He took 2. Warriors took 3, losing a warrior and 2 wounds left on another. So that flank's certainly not plain sailing here for the Tyranids. So we'll press on, more firepower to come from the Space Marines. So the rest of the firepower's been resolved. Ton of flame shots coming through here. Psycho firing through. We let these fire with their pistols, reckon they can. And picked up a couple of wounds as well. So down to 9 wounds left on the Trinifex. It is super tough for sure. And then you can see Death Leaper's gone. The Flamers caused 6 wounds. And then finally Heston himself picked up the last wounds against him. He has been removed. I think Mike's intention then is to charge the lone Von Reinslieber to clear him out of the way. That's firepower finished. Both armies have been thinned out. Tyranids, I think, more, though. They've certainly lost a good number of key units now. Oh, man. If you mourn the loss of units like the Non-Emissary, the Hive Tyrant, how useful they would have been.
I'm more than the loss of my Landleader.
Yes, we're both in mourning here at this point. We're going to charges next here for the Space Marines. Some limited charges, actually, to take place. So, for glory, for the Lone Wolf, Space Wars haven't been on the channel for ages. Going into the barricade.
This is a question I ask. Now, I probably know it, but I've forgotten. So I just need to get the barricade.
Yes.
I'm not base contact, and I pile in. Can I pile into this as well?
Oh. Yeah, it's a tricky one. We're kind of saying once you've made engagement range to the barricade, it's counting as like base contact, and therefore you can't roll on. If Mike had a number of models in the unit, by all means he could. But we're going to say, so Mike doesn't want to take the risk. He's going to go for the straight up charge. He wants to go for the Scream Killer. Which we're on 11, and it goes.
So I can do that then.
So the fight will go across here against the Screamer Killer. Mike's tucked in as high up as he can. And the other charge is an easy one, yeah. Heston's unit. Alright, so we have an epic showdown. Can the Dreadnought take the Carnifex down, the Screamer Killer down, is the question. Roll up here.
Nice, I need a chance.
Good to hear the wolf cry on the channel once again, and big shout out to RW Studios. Superb paint job here. They have sent another package through to be revealed soon. Do get in touch with them if you're in painting commission work, but as you can see, their work is superb, and they specialise in doing nice customised basing as well. We'll resolve this at close combat. Okay, something else has possibly occurred here. I reckon this can be done, and again, always let us know what you think in the comment section below. If Mike uses his impact ability plus tank shock and actually crushes the Screamer Killer, he could then pile into those warriors and fight them. I reckon the answer is yes.
Yeah, it's just for the sequence of...
Yeah, it's fine. Because you're going to be activating a unit that's free, and then Mike could then make a pile move into the warriors.
Yeah.
So the question is, how many mortal wounds can this Lone Wolf Dreadnought Brutalis cause here against the Screamer Killer?
6 would be nice. No.
3.
So it's D3. For 2.
2, right, knocking me down to 6.
Which is the max.
The max possible from tank shock.
From tank shock, and he's toughness 12.
Mike's toughness 10. Oof, Mike's living life on the edge here.
10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
The idea of extreme dice rolling is not a foreign concept, as we've seen.
Yes.
If I can get 2 lots of double 6s, then this could certainly happen. 5 ups then on 10 dice.
Yeah. I did this thing once before with an Invictor.
Okay. So I can see 4 wounds, so knocking us down to 2. Not quite. The Dreadnought will then try and finish the Screamer Killer off, but it's reduced it right down. It's squirming here in agony. So we'll resolve that. May as well just roll straight into it so he can go on to do his attacks.
3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do the strike profile. 3s. Full hit.
All of them. Oof.
Strength 12.
Zoom in. He's fighting across the other side. There it is.
It's Twin Lingot.
5.
5.
Minus
2 plus 3.
4 ups, you know. Not a chance. Do we blow up? We don't. Screamer Killer can be removed. Good fighting. Good impacts on arrival here. Combat resolved across here. We went first. Wilt fights first ability. Did 0 damage. Mike's then moved on to that objective. Heston is OC 10 on his marked up objective. So he captures that from the Tyranids. Which has now shut us down from all objectives apart from the home objective of Space Marines breaking in on the right hand side, down the middle, and then the Dreadnought really helping to swing the situation around. And I take it you don't want to consolidate into the warriors. The answer is no. You'll hold off so that we don't get to fight for free. And all of a sudden, the Tyranids have not much left on the board. So, end of turn here for the Space Marines. Points are coming through. Low on primaries, but secondaries have been helpful enough in this game so far. So Mark for Death was fulfilled, 5 points coming through, 5 points for primaries. And then Established Locus, Mike could do it down here, but he wants these units freed up to do other things, to start clearing out the Tyranid back line. And so that's been dumped to pick up the extra CP. 20 points to 27 points now. Established Locus Sabotage was achieved for No Man's Land terrain piece for the Tyranids. So 27 points to 20. Mike will get the Challenger card. Tyranids are 7 points ahead. But we've been crippled here for primaries, which is usually the way we try and win games, just harvesting points across the board. That has been thwarted here by the Space Marines, for sure. So, Salamanders looking strong. Tyranids will press on. They're turn 3. This is their last gasp, I think, but we'll press on to their turn 3 next. All right, so turn 3 here for the Tyranids. A bit of fight left in them. I reckon 15 points have been picked up. So, control this objective. We control that one because Mike's battle shocked with Heston's unit. So we do control that one. And then the other one is across here. So that's 2, 3. Mike's not on that one. Or that one. And then controls the home objective across there. 15 points coming through here for the Tyranids. So points flowing in for them. Display of Might and attempting targets. The 2 cards in play not so good. And something else to point out, Battle Shocks across multiple Space Marine units has opened the way up for us to bypass the Overwatch threat, because it's a strat. So Lictor's moved out to seize the opportunity. Another Lictor's moved out to hunt Heston as well. He should be safe enough. He's got a 4+, feel no pains. He should be okay. Locked in close combat, happy to stay in close combat. And the big egg in the middle can stay where it is. He can stay where he is as well. Well, actually, I might back him up onto the objective, makes sense. So nothing too significant with shooting. One invuln save came up for these. That was 5 from the Rupture Cannon. Mike actually passed it. That's the Librarian, giving the whole unit a 4-up. Invulnerable save. Stinger Salvos took out a Marine. We've gone on to charges. No other shooting, really. This one shot and did no damage. Lictor's gone in. Lictor's gone in across the other side. This is the last desperate move here from the Tyranids. And then Heroic Intervention is possible.
1 CP, yeah.
1 CP. The Lone Wolf goes in. That is game killing because now Mike can take on those Tyranid warriors. We will go on to Combat Resolution next. I'll hunt your characters for fun. So we'll go after this Librarian first of all. Interesting. I reckon Mike's going to back up. He can't heroically intervene because we're not a charging unit. So we'll leave it as it stands. In which case we'll press on. We'll go for character hunting here. So 2s. That's the Librarian. 3s to Wyndham. Ooh. 5 saves on the Librarian. At -2. Lictors. 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah.
Could command reroll.
No, even with the command reroll, it'll be 4 and he's only 4 wins.
Is he? Ooh.
Yeah.
Gobbly gobbly, yum yum yum. Eaten up, assassinated. That'll make the Brethren angry. Another Lictor stalks Heston. Space Marines don't like bodyguards being bypassed here. 2s. All of them. 3s. Yeah. Oh, come on, reroll here. Just for... No, yeah, well, that was a bit of a waste. That's all right. 4 go through at -2, 2 damage. Heston should be okay.
So 2 up sealed normal or 4+ invuln.
4 ups.
Oh.
3 go through, 6 damage. Surely,
CP
come on,
reroll.
reroll.
Yeah.
Blocked, well done.
And 4 damage, so he's a 4. Feel no pain, 4+. He feels 2.
That's 2. All right, so he survives. Assassination here. We'll go for the Screamer Killer next. It's 10 attacks into the vehicle. 3s. Dreadful. And 2 wounds go through. 2 at -2.
Pass them both.
Blocked both on a 5 and a 6. And then the Warriors. Warriors, 2 of them left. All going into the vehicle. We are reordering 1s. We've sustained, thanks to the Prime. I think we're on 6s, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, it's toughness. Toughness 12. God, struggling. 3 at -2. 2 go through.
Yep. What's the damage?
What damage? 1.
Down to 8.
God, he's still going. And then the prime. 2s. I'm not sure if he's rerolling 1s. Yeah, reckon so. Model in the unit. Sustained. And we need a miracle. We are on a strength 7. 5s. -1. 4 dice.
Feel 2.
2 go through. 4 damage. Dropping down to 4 wounds left. Crucially, the vehicle remains alive. So we've pressed on resolve the rest of the combat. Lictor remains, taking 2 wounds. The Marines struggling against the toughness 6, and not all of them able to fight this time around. Across the other side, Lictor's survived defiantly with 1 wound left, just over there. And then, really, next turn will be key for the Lone Wolf Dreadnought over there. I think the move, I'm just going to say what it is, just back the vehicle out,
Well,
move them into the gap.
Out.
Oh, the aggressors are still there. Of course they are. They're available as well.
Yeah.
End of turn. We'll calculate points here. Tyranids still defiant. Tyranids are annoying. The points are coming through for them. 15 points for primaries. Display of Might did go okay for them. Picked up the 4 points for that as well. It takes them to 46 points despite the damage coming through so early on in the game. So Mike's going to play catch up here. He needs to deliver a deadly blow against the Tyranids. That'll help him finish this game off. Time's ticking away. Moving on to the 3rd turn for the Space Marines. I think there's still enough time for them. But now is the time, if ever there was, to smash the Tyranids. It has to be done now. We'll go on to their turn 3 next. So turn 3 here for the Space Marines. I reckon Mike's done enough. Cards drawn. The challenge card is a burst of speed. Extend battle lines, which is a good one. Display of Might as well, getting units into no man's land for the Space Marines. Battle shocks are all cleared away. That objective is now in Mike's control. So that's going to give him the 5 points on the board to help with primaries. Secondaries have called out. This combat continues, frustrating as it is. These will surge through. If Mike can make the charge, clear this, move on to the objective, that'll be big trouble for the Tyranids. And he's going to put up with the Lictor across there and try and bring him down. Aggressors have disembarked, moved onto the terrain, backed off with the vehicle, moved in with the Dreadnought, shooting, impact charges, and then the idea is to try and consolidate onto that flank objective to clear all objectives away from the Tyranids. That's the plan. It's just been a bit of a bumpy road. Tyranids have resisted well, and they've kept harvesting the points, which is nervous enough for the Space Marines. Hopefully Mike can do it. We'll go on to shooting phase next. This is melter shots, all firepower going into the Creamer Killer. Melter hit.
Strength 9.
Toughness 9, I think.
4s.
4s to wound.
Well, that's a wound. That's a 6. Ooh. -4.
Yeah.
D6.
D6 plus 2, I think. 8. Do we blow up? Ugh, Screamer Killer gone. The door's open now. Okay. Mike's up to some shenanigans here. Heston's pointed at the egg.
Yeah.
And then this unit's disembarked, putting flamers in, and then using the captain's ability -1 on the cost to activate the devastating wounds on the flamers.
Immolation protocols. You got 26s or devs.
You've got 10 hits here in total. This is from the aggressors. There's 1 dev. You're on the rerolls because you're twin linked.
Yep.
Aha.
And then he didn't need to point out it then. Anyway.
Level 1.
So it's 2 devs plus. What's your
Toughness 9. Your strength 5, so it'd be 5s.
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
Still saved.
So just 2 devs.
2 devs. So we've pushed on. Rest of the shooting phase. Pistol firepower from across here. Remove that Lictor. Add not a single wound coming through against this one. Pistol struggled against him. Pistol fire here. 2 wounds. The egg has gone. So you saw some wounds coming through from the aggressors. 2 wounds were left. And wounds were picked up here. Nice volley coming through. All of them in range 24 with the grenade launcher as well. The egg was destroyed. Didn't blow up. But that's been removed from play. That makes things a lot more simple for the Space Marines. Really. It's him to overcome, and a warrior and a prime, and it's all over for the Tyranids. So charge has gone ahead, just a lower charge here, 5, but it gets them in. Mike's actually charged both. And then we're going to do impact damage in a second. Aggressors have charged in as well, just to finish off the warriors. So you can just roll up your D3.
Yeah. So that's
D3, I think. It's straight up 3, so he's going to squash a warrior. Bug squashing. Okay. So that's been resolved. Combat's warriors gone. Objective claimed. The game is over. There's a lictor on the board. Mike charged both. I'll fight first to the lictor, and I'll go after Agrax Agatone, just as a final Xenos twist here.
I will use my last CP.
For Armor Contempt.
What's your menace?
-2.
Comes -1.
Yeah.
Puts me at 3 ups. Yep.
Oh, he's a base of 2 up. Oh, is he? So, Surprise Assault we're using for a CP. Mike's got to make a battle shock test.
Oh, okay.
If you pass it, you'll be...
Yep.
Double 6. Okay, that's that idea out the window. We'll fight him anyway, so we're looking for 2s. Come on. Okay. And we'll go for 3s to wound him. They're all wounded. We've done our bit, so 4 saves of 3+. Oh no! Is he dead?
5 wounds, yeah.
He's gone. We killed him. Oh man, I love lictors. Can't tell you how much I love them. The resculpt from Games Workshop is incredible. The only thing I don't like about lictors is the price of the kit. It's ridiculous. But don't get me started on the price of the kit. It's a beautiful kit. They get 3 poses within the kit. I've got all 3 of the poses, but this one here has taken out Agrax Agatone. They're a menace, they are. Might compress some of his attacks to clear out the Tyranids for the final act of revenge. So we've piled in. Revenge is really going to be in the blood here of these Salamanders. One's going to fight the Lictor. The rest, with the Lieutenant, are going into the Tyrannifex. Space Marines burst into here.
Yeah, so 3s.
3s fits.
2.
Crucially, Overphone is on this.
Lieutenant sitting on 2, so I need to roll this separate.
Right. So 3s for hits, just taking away the 1s and 2s, but it's re-rollable thanks to Overphone.
No 6s.
Again, taking away the 1s and 2s. Is that lethal?
Yeah.
Okay, that's come from the Lieutenant, yep. And then we're looking for... Right, so your... What is your strength?
5.
Strength 5 total. So 6 is to wound, becomes 5 to wound.
5, yeah. That was a 6.
Yeah. It's about...
Now with Adrax being dead, I don't get my rerolls. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Right, so I'm going to negate 1 for my ability, and the total is -2. So 4 ups. Oh come on, block 5. So those 2 go through. It's just going to be 4 damage, taking us to 3.
And then the Lieutenant.
It's down to the Lieutenant now. 2s, rerollable. And I take his strength 5 as well.
Yeah.
5 to wound.
Just the 2. If Adrax had been there, that was, yeah.
6. Alright, it lives. If Agrax was there, he would have finished it off, no doubt about it. Can you get revenge against this pesky Lictor? 1 Blade Guard veteran, sword drawn, shield raised. Oh, the Emperor. 2 hits. Not oafed.
No, 1 lethal.
And 1 wound.
Yep.
Hey, you know, strength 5, top of 6.
-2 damage.
2 damage though. Drop it down to 2 wounds left, down to the Marines to finish it off. 24 attacks with combat blades. Somebody kill this thing. Space Marines will stand toe to toe with Lictors. Imperial Guard will just hide and run.
5s.
5s to wound. Oh, there's a heap of them.
6.
2 wounds needed. 2 wounds got.
You could CP roll.
I could CPU roll just for insult's sake. Nope. Lictor's gone. That is the last of the Lictors. And I think at this point we can concede with next to nothing left on the board. But boy, it's not been straightforward by any means here for the Space Marines. Good initial strike, an immediate counterattack from the Space Marines, but it took them time to then build on the deeper progression in the game. Tyranids thwarted their efforts to a degree, but it wasn't quite enough. Space Marines have been able to dominate the rest of the board. Good fight, as per usual, between these two factions, but this time the Imperium has the upper hand and has achieved victory. I don't think there's any need for us to calculate points. Tyranids are now going to be flat on virtually nothing coming through. Space Marines are going to cash on 15-15 plus secondaries, and that'll give them the win that they need. But scoreline, I think, still will be close enough. It's not going to be a massive difference between the two factions. We'll talk about units of the game. Big thanks to Dumpy Grimbo for his support at silver level on Patreon. Do please support us on the channel if you can. We can only keep the content coming through our supporters. You can do that through Patreon. Different options. You can get involved with the gold level Patronic dice, which we have upgraded now. Every game, every name shouted out. Every game dice rolls for all of our gold level patrons. It's great to see a few more joining us in support of the channel. It also supports SSWG War Games Club, where we film many of our games as well, as a thank you to them. Or you can support us through membership. The lowest tier, Aspect Warrior, which is most people on, going to give you access to all of the bonus content that we have, which has the latest game is the 1500 point Secret Army. It's an exciting time to be a channel member. You can check out that game. You can check out the 1000 point game of the Secret Army. Now there's the 1500 point game against the Eldar. Great matchup. That was for sure. So do join us on channel membership. Get you on the Discord as well. Or you can go to the higher tiers, Autark, Phoenix Lord, join us on the WhatsApp, join us at events and so on. So different tiers, different levels of support, but it's through our supporters we can keep the content coming here on the channel. So massive thank you to everyone that supports us, and links below. Units of the game, very, very quick decisions made. I'm going to give it to the Lictors. They're a menace in this battle, causing disruption, trouble, and casualties. And then Mike's going to give it not to a green Space Marine, but to the Lone Wolf across. He arrived just at the right point in time and did cause a lot of damage, taking out multiple units. And helping the Space Marines on a flank that they were struggling, tipped the game in their favour and overall helped switch victory over to the Space Marines. So well done to the Lone Wolf across there. And again, Art W Studios, get in touch with them. I first contacted them through WhatsApp. It's easy to get a hold of them, and they can assist you with your own painting commission work. So great game. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.